It looks like Miami found the starting center for next season. What's up, guys? Welcome to MDTV K's all day. If you're rocking with you, then you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. Today, I want to talk about Miami adding a player to the transfer portal, plus other topics. I want to give a shout out to the members of the channel, the Kane Gang. I appreciate you guys being members of the channel and going above and beyond to support the content. But last night, Miami got a commitment from James Brockermeyer, 6'3", 295-pound center, started all 12 games for TCU last year and was all Big 12 honorable mention. So round of applause, because I believe he will go into next season as the presumed starting center, similar to going to get Matt Lee a couple years ago, similar to going to get Zach Carpenter a year ago. And now we go and we get James Brockermeyer, and we're going to plug him in. The guys that we've been recruiting and developing will be around him, will be there for backup. And then you're also surrounding him with a lot of good returners when you look at Markel Bell, when you look at Nez Cooper and players like that. Brockermeyer is known for his pass blocking, but a lot of people note that he can improve on his run game. My thing is, when you get him to Miami, when you get him under Cristobal, when you get him under Mirabal, I believe they're going to be able to get him plugged into the offensive line, and then the offensive line working as one will continue to be a strength of this Miami Hurricane team. And I say that because, I mean, look, we've seen what this offensive line, we've seen the protection, we've seen what we've been able to do at those positions these last couple years. James Brockermeyer, welcome to the U. Another addition to this Miami Hurricane team is Taylor Edwards. Now, this is interesting because it looks as Miami is going to hire Taylor Edwards in a high-ranking personnel role, sources tell CBS Sports 247 Sports. He was targeted by North Carolina, but is set to land at Miami. Edwards, who was previously at South Carolina, was key in constructing the roster that went 9-3 in the regular season. One of the better years for South Carolina, almost making the playoffs, defeating Clemson. And because they went out and got Dylan Stewart, the other edge, Kennard from Georgia Tech. These are guys that Taylor Edwards helped to construct. So this is a nice get. And then you look at Bill Belichick wanted him. We keep him away from Bill Belichick. And honestly, I say this is a nice get because it looks all good on the tweet. It looks all good on the paper. But really what it tells me is that we know we need a defensive coordinator, right? We know, me and you, we know we need a quarterback. But behind closed doors, it shows that Mario is trying to improve every facet of this Miami Hurricane program. Because if you ask the regular fan, what does Miami need to do? They'll say they got to get people on defense. We got to find a quarterback. We got to get a defensive coordinator. And yes, they would be correct, but Mario Cristobal is not okay with just those things because he has a full program that he has to improve. And so when he goes out and get a guy like Taylor Edwards, it shows me that, hey, he's not just focused on the splashy things. He's focused on fine-tuning this program so we can be set up for success, not just one season, to be a consistently winning team, which we all want to see. So, Taylor Edwards, welcome to the U. Now, I want to take a look at some guys that have left Miami. And honestly, when you look at this list that you're seeing on the screen, these are the transfers that are going to be going to other places. And I wish all these guys the best, but I'm not losing sleep over most of these guys. I think the one that jumps out is Isaiah Horton. I said this in the last video. Isaiah Horton was the guy who I said, when people said, who is Miami developing? I wanted to point at Isaiah Horton. He had a great year. Now he's headed to Alabama. But besides him, you know, A.J. Allen definitely showed flashes. I'm actually surprised that he hasn't been picked up by anybody. But besides him, you know, these are all great kids, great guys, a lot of guys that I spent time making videos on, rooting for. but I believe that, it was good for them in Miami to move on. Riley Williams, he was going to be in the rotation next year at the tight end position. It looks like he's going to Oregon State. Jaden Harris started every game for Miami, but I believe we all saw his play as the season went on. De'Ani Hill got on the field, got his chance, just couldn't produce how we thought that he was going to when he came in for Marshall. Plus, he was a Guidry guy, and Guidry is no longer here. What do you think about these guys that we've lost in the transfer portal? Is there anybody on this list that you're saying that you think will be a huge miss? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm out. Peace. No more defeats.